Oh boy. Never thought that I would be, making this video. It's still a lot to process, honestly. As of the recording of this video, well, of this audio, Akira Toriyama, the creator of probably one of the most influential pieces of media in my life, and honestly the greatest shonen manga / anime of all time, Akira Toriyama, Dragon Ball, kind of all over the place right now. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. He didn't really do Heroes or the other stuff, but you get the point. He didn't even really do Super, if I'm being honest, but he is sadly no longer with us. He passed away, and I think everyone knew that it would happen one day, unfortunately, but I don't think anyone was expecting it this soon. Akira Toriyama was only 68 years old, and I am very sorry, but that is too young of an age to go. That is way too young of an age to go, and he still had so many years in him. He really did, and I'm not gonna say too much, but I wanted to announce that I do have a special video coming out soon. It's going to be a very special What's in the Box. It might be a bit more somber than my usual What's in the Box reviews, but I'd want to dedicate it to Akira Toriyama, and it will be a Dragon Ball related video, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I'm really excited to make it, and you know, that short video that I'm going to make, and I might even post something in a little bit, they're not even going to come close to just how much this man meant to me and the influence that his series had on me growing up. I have a lot of emotions connected to Dragon Ball. I have made so many friends through and because of Dragon Ball. And to know that the creator is gone when it felt like the series was really starting to hit new levels of high, it's just really unfortunate, and it really upsets me. And I felt like he still had plenty of stories to tell, you know. But that's all I wanted to say at the beginning of this video. Sorry for those of you who were expecting it to be a lot more entertaining. I mean, don't get me wrong, it probably will be. This is going to be a very sudden change of mood once you switch back to my video, I'm sure. But, you know, just warning you, I might not be as energetic in this video, and I might not be as crazy in this video that you're about to watch, not the special one coming. But just, you know, letting you guys know why, what's going on, what's running through my head. But cherish your loved ones, guys. Especially the people who, not just your icons, your influencers, genuinely cherish the people in your life who have made a difference in your life, who you know and you can talk to and you can reach out to, because tomorrow isn't promised for anyone. and it's an unfortunate lesson that I'm still being taught at the age of 21. But my arm just snapped. Articulation in the shoulder. But my arm just snapped. But my arm just snapped. But my arm just snapped. So I haven't uploaded in a while, believe it or not. The reason for that is because I'm actually finally working on Dragon Knight Part 3. Yes, it's finally in production, for real this time, the sequel. Anyways, there's also a very well edited Bleach video that is on its way. But it's probably going to take some more editing before I can actually get that one done. So, in the meantime, I got you guys a little something to hold you over while you wait for me to either A, finish Dragon Knight Part 3, which is I know what most of you guys really want, or B, upload some more What's in the Box content. So, there you go. Am I going to regret this decision? Possibly. Oh, hold on. I couldn't take it, couldn't stand another minute. I couldn't bear another day without you in it. All of the joy that I'd known for all my life was stripped away from me the minute that you died. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people and other people, today we are here to review the Ruby Ice Queendom Figma number 569. I mean 96. Haha, sorry, but if you flip it over, it's still 96. Okay, anyways, we got the side of the box looking pretty, we got the top of the box, we got the bottom of the box, which is the exact same as the top of the box. We got the other, oh, that's the same side. We got the other side of the box, and we got the back of the box. That is an unfortunate accessory count, especially when you consider let's just get to it and crack this figure open. I got a lot of energy in me, guys. Don't even ask me where it's coming from. I didn't do crack this time, I promise. I just, you know, I'm just feeling energetic. If you're wondering why I'm using a very sharp piece of plastic instead of the scissors that I used to open this box, it's because those scissors aren't mine and I left them downstairs. I'm not keeping this box. I'm not keeping this box. How much useless tape do you guys think is going to be on this? Oh my gosh, bro. For why? Oh my, you gotta just take the whole head off to get the tape. Goodness, sorry, Ruby. Okay, alright, whatever. I guess I'll get those later. I don't need them right now anyway. Year 2013. Right? 2013 is when this trailer dropped. Hold on. Never mind. Allow me to take you back to the year 2012. Trailer drops. I have no idea what this is. You know, I'm watching it, and there was just an element to it. It had this show don't tell mentality. This mystery behind it. Who was our main character? Why were they walking around in the woods? Why were there suddenly wolf creatures? Clearly this is a reference to Red Riding Hood, but I mean, the animation looks kinda cool, I guess. I'm watching this strange animation, and all of a sudden... I don't know what happened, but the animation just suddenly turned up. In my life had I seen such beautiful action choreography. Everything about it, the cinematography, the poses, the slow motion, everything about it was just perfect. And of course, our main protagonist was cute. Sure, the animation was a bit rough, but I mean, it was made by a guy sitting at his desk. Sorry, a legend sitting on his desk. Everything was just so fluid. You saw every movement Ruby made. It was beautiful. And then that's when I realized that this was created by the same guy who made one of my favorite things to watch as a kid, which was Dead Fantasy, which is another video for another time that I'm not making. Oh, that doesn't feel... Uh-oh. Okay, that's only a tiny bit worrying. Yeah, right. I was a young lad in... What year did Ruby come out? Oh, holy cow, it did come out in 2013. Well, how about that? I was gonna guess that it came out in 2013, but I honestly wasn't sure.
She's still in high school?
Here I am messing around with my figure, and you guys can't tell, but the arm right here is bent and warped, which means that her arm, at least on my copy, I hope this is the same for everyone else's, is going to be at a weird angle. That's not camera trickery. Her arm is just always going to be at a weird angle like that, so that's cool. You know, not like I spent $119 on this thing. It is what it is, I suppose. And please just stand. Just stand. Please just stand. Just stand. Please just stand. Just stand. Please just stand. Okay. Guess we're gonna get into one of the accessories early, which would be the Figma stand, to help me maintain my sanity. Oh. It's crazy how this figure, in a weird way, shares my relationship with this series. I'm excited about it, and when I actually see it, I'm like, thanks, I hate it. Okay. There we go! How about that? I got the figure to stand. Later be announced that Ruby would be getting an anime adaptation called Rwby Ice Queendom, which would tackle the first couple volumes and kind of retell Ruby, almost like a Ruby Kai-esque story. This is another series that has surprisingly good animation, but gets worse over time, unfortunately. When the animation is good in this show, man, is it good. As of the recording of this video, and probably forever, I've yet to actually finish Ice Queendom, and probably will never finish it. But it gives me a reason to get some Ruby figures, because I genuinely loved volumes 1 through 3. They were a big part of my childhood, and I've always really loved those first iconic designs. Everything else afterwards was pretty bad. But, you know, 1 through 3 is pretty good. Here is Ruby out of the packaging. Right off the bat, I'm not the biggest fan of handling it. But I mean, it certainly looks like Ruby from Ice Queendom specifically. Instead of this one. I never reviewed this figure. This is another figure that's just kind of impossible to maintain. I like this one looks better, but this one's more like if you want how the character actually looks, like in that time, this is what that figure looks like. But I mean, this is definitely a better figure. Hey, let's just take a closer look at the figure. Okay. Here's getting a close look at it. She has a very cute face, a little too cute and a little too pale. Now, granted, Ruby's always been kind of pale, but it's just very hard to actually get her face because my camera. Oh, there we go! See, look at that cute little face. Again, this is the Ice Queendom design, So there's a couple things missing. Like, she doesn't have the red ends, the red highlights of her hair anymore. A little disappointing, but okay. These are new. As far as I'm aware, this was not on the original Ruby. I mean, they kind of were, but they definitely weren't red. There's the red highlights I was talking about, though. A little disappointing to see those go. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. Oh, the cape comes off. Look at that. That's going to actually make this... That wasn't supposed to come off. That was definitely not a piece that was supposed to come off. You can tell because it left residue in there. So I'm probably going to have to... Probably going to have to glue that back in there. I paid $119 for this. Let's just see if I can plop the cape back in there. Oh, there you go. Okay. So it's definitely not meant to come off, but I mean, it looks like it went back in. It was definitely a piece that wasn't meant to come out, though. So that's neat. I appreciate that. $119. Anyways, the cape itself is rather articulated. Not gonna lie, I think Figma could have just gone the bendy wire, the cloth cape and bendy wire look for this one. But sure, well, why not? I'm sure someone could get some cool poses out of this, right? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you can tell, but I kind of like this thing. It looks cool, but it just feels awkward to handle. Like, it just doesn't feel good in my hands. Like, okay, let me give you an example, right? Two different figure companies. Byakuya. This guy feels solid. I can hold this guy in my hands, right? I can move this around. It doesn't feel like... Nothing feels flimsy. It doesn't feel like anything's gonna fall apart. But this, though... It just feels like I'm kind of scared to mess with the cape too much, because it feels like the cape wants to just pull a Miles Morales. Like, I want the cape to do one thing, the cape's just like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And I'm just kind of like, come on, just please work with me. Okay, whatever. Let's just move on to accessories. Okay, she comes with her blaster version of... What was this thing called? Crimson Rose? I don't remember what this weapon was called. Crescent Rose. I'm kind of embarrassed I remembered that. Here's another thing I'm kind of upset about. There's definitely a port in there for some kind of effect piece, and they just didn't include it. That's definitely a port, and they just didn't give us an effect piece, like a blast effect piece. That would have been nice. Definitely would have, you know, maybe made it worth the $119. Here's Crescent Rose in its scythe form. It's very long. And, gotta say, they kind of went with some dull colors on these two. I kind of wish they were a bit more vibrant, but at the same time, I guess, whatever. There's definitely some details missing from Crescent Rose specifically. Like, there should be a lot more silver going all throughout this thing. Especially, like, down here. Also, this thing feels very, like, it feels like it's gonna break. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but that feels just not very put together. I don't know, this whole, even this accessory just feels awkward. Like, I don't know, like, this one feels fine, but this one feels just awkward. I don't know what's going on with this one, but... Would have been cool if this could unfold or something, some way, somehow, but nope, it doesn't. No, they also didn't include this thing in its storage form, which is usually just this part tucks in and she just kind of carries it like that. They didn't include that at all. Interesting decision by Figma. And then she's got her hands. She's got fist hands, open palm hands, relaxed hands, and some other gripping hands. I don't know why she has two pairs of gripping hands. Probably one for this, and then one for Crescent Rose. She probably has some... Yeah, she has looser ones and tighter ones. Yes, I laughed at the fact that I said looser and tighter. So I don't know why you would need either. I don't know why you would need these ones. I think these ones are fine, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? And then we have her faces. We got the winky face and the yelling face. So cool. Cool. I think another neat accessory would have been her with her hood up. Maybe a replacement cape part. Instead, we just didn't get that. Which, you know, okay, fair, I suppose. I don't know, man. I was kind of excited about this figure. Now that I have it, I almost don't like it. You guys have no idea what I had to go through to get this figure to hold this gun. Number one, this hand right here, the one that you were instructed to hold this gun with, can barely hold it. So, I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to get this figure to hold this gun and for it to stay in there. You're going to get one of the slightly bigger open gripping hands. Hold on a second. Let me grab one. You're going to grab one of these. I'm trying to get my camera to focus. Okay, cool. You're going to grab one of those. Didn't want to focus. And then you're going to want to slide the stock into that hand. And then get that one to hold it. Doesn't matter which way you do it, but that is how you get it to hold it, and you get it to be secure. It stinks because this figure, if I'm being honest, isn't that great. But man, does it look that great? And that's kind of Figma's whole thing. The figure looks great, and then you actually get it. Angle. That's not camera trickery. Her arm is just angle. That's not camera trickery. Her arm is just angle. That's not camera trickery. My arm just snapped. On the shoulder. But my arm just snapped. But my arm just snapped. But my arm just snapped. Round two! Well, right off the bat, her arm doesn't look like it's at a deformed angle. So that's... I guess that's something.
Hi there. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's like, I want to say, maybe 2 months, potentially even next year, and 3 a.m. To give you a time frame, Spider-Man 2's New Game Plus releases in a couple hours, probably. I'm very tired, and I know this makes no sense. So, like, my audio corrupted or something, and I forgot that I needed new audio. I'm very tired. So, basically, I, figured that I would record, audio right now, so I wouldn't have to do it later. So, the cape unplugged from her back, and I was just kind of, pointing out, when I'm pointing at things with my finger, I was just right there. You see that? You see the white part sticking out of the back? I was just like, hey, you can kind of get the arms and the shoulder parts won't be in the way, because if you unplug the cape, it lets you pose it around. Oh god, hey, it's me again. I'm still very tired. This is the end of the video, and I'm going to use what little I'm going to use what little spatial awareness I have left to talk about this figure. It's got a lot of problems, and it's not great. And as we speak, Weiss has actually shipped as of the time of this video, and I might even have it within the next couple days. So expect a Weiss video pretty soon. I am still working on other projects, so I apologize for the slowdown of videos. Life is difficult right now, but I still love making videos, and What's in the Box is kind of like my baby that I every now and again forget that I need to breastfeed it because it can't digest food on its own. I really hope that you guys don't end up liking Sleep Deprived Jaden, because I've actually been working on this video for a while and I need to finish the other videos. So I'm gonna try to have the Bleach video up sometime next week. Don't quote me on that, but it'll be up sometime. Oh right, the figure kind of sucks, but I mean, if you like Ruby, it's fine. Hopefully hopefully Weiss is better. Thanks for watching. Hey, real quick, I forgot to mention, Big Bad Toy Store sent me a replacement because the arm broke. That was it. Bye.
You know that I'm ready to go. Heartbeat, my heartbeat. You know whenever you are around. Can't speak, I can't speak. You know that I am ready to go. Heartbeat, my heartbeat. You know whenever you are around. Can't speak, I can't speak. You know that I'm ready to go. Heartbeat, my heartbeat. You know whenever you are around.